always unbothered, with a boo, why bother? I'm that, you ain't no. I'm a get money type of, if you ain't getting money, don't type me. Crocodile Birkin might bite him. Can't hang with her if I don't like them. I come through and nip you crickets. I come through and moose be switching. I'm the problem, I'm the villain. I don't see these rich shields throwing dirt on my name and he gon' hit still. Know who to play with, and these know who to play with.
First known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Here's the veteran Greg Zuerlein as we are ready to start. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Richardson. And open downfield, it's Johnson. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down, Indianapolis.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up 1st downs without getting to 3rd down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. And when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to 3rd and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. The speed on display. He's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. Touchdown number 9 for the year. The extra point is good. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
They put Wilson in motion. They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Second down and 8.
No muss, no muss. Here we go, son.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion.
Right.
Second down. It's Fields. He connects with Gray on that one. And And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Jets first down.
Ken. Test, one strike. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll take a shot, looking for Wilson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Here we go.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion. They'll run. It's Hall. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Now, here's 2nd and goal.
Don't jump. Ready? Go.
One more time, they give it to Hall. Good blocking, and he's in. Breece Hall. Touchdown, New York.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. And that ball intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr., just like his daddy did. And the Jets will have great field position right around midfield.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
A 1st down throw for Fields. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield, so it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate.
Here we go.
But also, how impressive is that by that defense to be able to cover for that amount of time?
A give. Here's Hall. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
Here we go, son. Easy.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And it's going to be 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go, Scott. Right.
Fields to throw for it. Open man, right side. He's got it. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. Right.
Now Fields. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. They get 24 on that one. And the Jets have a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that. But it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. I can tell you firsthand as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack. Hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion.
Go.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and long.
Here we go. Alpha. Hey, never mind, Monday. EQ. Hey, Ken. Right.
Back to throw is Fields. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
And Zuerlein comes back out after making the field goal. He'll kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
The motion man here is Mitchell. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That's caught! And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The PAT, up and good. And the Colts are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go.
They put Wilson in motion.
Tonight.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go, tonight. Tonight.
They give to Hall. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground,
Here we go.
play it safe, pick up the first down.
Tonight.
Fields now to throw on first down. That's to the rookie from Western Kentucky, Malachi Corley. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Jump.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion.
Tonight.
First down. Fields. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
Give up the middle with Hall. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. We good. Hey, Ken. Angel. Mayday. Hey, Ken. Go.
Fields. He's got it at about the 8. And he will get into the end zone. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. It was Andre Cisco there to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 6. The motion man here is Mitchell. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Out of a shotgun, Richardson. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike. But listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Taking off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
On the give, this is Taylor. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down. On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On 2nd down, Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and long. Looking to throw, Richardson. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. The Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. That one is good. And the Colts will tie this game up here late in the 1st half.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Up, let's go. Here we go, set. Punch right. Hey, can. Set.
Now, Fields. That's going to be caught by Gray. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
That's good.
Angel. Jump slip.
At the 50-yard line.
Set.
On 1st and 10, Fields. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
Fields now on 2nd down. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. He gets free. And he is going to score! A pick six for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
Man in motion is Smith.
Right.
To throw is Fields. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
You got a mini base. Why not? Right.
Second down, it's Fields. Now the rush finally gets to him, and he'll go down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This is away, and it's a very good kick. Angled toward the sideline. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And time's up in the pocket. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically. For the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you, and the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Gray brought in motion.
Go.
It's 1st down, and it's Paul. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Hey, going out. We're going out. Here we go. 11, 11, 11.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Third down, 3 to go.
Out. Here we go, son.
Man in motion is Smith.
551, 551. Mayday. Sit high.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And the Colts will take over possession here at the 44.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
That catch number 40 on the season for him.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, Richardson. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 1st and 10.
Angel.
Taylor, the tight end, is in motion.
Right.
A 1st down throw for Fields. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
That's Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Colts have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They put a receiver in motion to the left. A 2nd down throw for Richardson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. They send him right out of the slot. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
Let's go now.
On the handoff, running left, that's Taylor. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. That's Jermaine Johnson there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. They go right back to Taylor. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
The motion man here is Mitchell. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble 2nd reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
No mas, no mas. Don't jump. Ready?
Man in motion is Smith.
Right.
Play action now for Fields. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They go play action with Fields. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. They put Wilson in motion. Off the play action, here's Fields. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
He's going to let this one go deep, and he will score. Danny Gray. Touchdown, New York. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Now Zuerlein for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets are back within 6. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Putting the tight end in motion. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
You got it. Up. Here we go. Good. Easy. Is that right?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
On second down, a run with Hall. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
Can't. Here we go, son. Hey, can't. Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Here we go. Hey, never mind, Monday. Right.
First down, Fields. He'll tuck it and take off. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Hey, can. 575. EQ. Tonight.
Fields to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Malachi Corley. Touchdown, New York. The game-time touchdown here in the 4th quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Brings their line to kick off for the Jets.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Richardson will give it to Taylor. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the fourth quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He gets this complete to Mitchell. Give him 19 yards as they get the 4th down conversion. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Jets have got it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back, but either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
The open man is Wilson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Here we go. Chip clear. Out. Yep. Hey, Cam. Out, let's go. Sit high.
Now a set. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Throwing is Fields. And he's in. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Jets. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Richardson to throw it here on first down. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
This duo, dynamite. 18 yards on that connection, and another first.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. Richardson going to look to throw. Now he takes off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
Now a give running left with Taylor. And the Colts are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop it.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That his second touchdown tonight. So here we go. Colts trying to get a little bit closer. They'll go for 2 now. He's got a man. That's caught. Give them the 2, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right.
Fields. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning as they line up for 1st and 10.
All right.
Here's Hall. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. Here comes second down.
Hey, Ken. Chip's clear. Tonight.
They'll drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
EQ. Easy. Go.
They'll run it with Hall. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 30.
You got a mini back. Here we go. Good. Alpha. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That is hard. And he will score again. Breece Hall, touchdown, New York. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. He's got 19 on the year. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Zuerlein's kick, up and good. And the Jets will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Slot receiver, headed right. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Richardson going to hit the deck here, but not before he picks up a 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Here is 1st and goal. From the gun, Richardson. touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. And now they're going to go for two and a possible win, and the crowd rising to make this even more difficult. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. In need of a recovery and a quick field goal, here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this. The ball's out, and it's recovered by one of his.
Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission. Yeah, you know that boy Logic put pen to page like a petition. You always switching up your whole position. I can see it in your face like an esthetician. Food for thought, it's the highest caliber nutrition. Everything come out my mouth, that's my whole cognition. I got out the hood, then got money in addition. I remember when that boy ain't had no pot to. They wouldn't let me in, so I never asked permission. Tours like a war, I'm getting minimum 5 mil permission. Hit the ignition and beat the emission. Like a clinician more than a musician. My flow rare like a